I was a real synth head back in '05, so you see me some stuff online. I have racks and racks of analog gear. I was real heavy on eBay, getting the vintage this and vintage that. But
did you just say racks and racks?
Wow, no.
Just the way you are.
Did win an ASCAP Pop Award. The song was Bruno Mars' "Just the Way You Are," and it was one of the most played ASCAP songs last year. It has like 120-something million views on YouTube, and it was like #1 in 7 countries, and just all kinds of like broke all kinds of records and things in other countries. And it was just a blessing just to be a part of it, and the way it came about was dope. So just to win an award, go up there and accept my award, it'd be cool. Like for the Grammys, I found out I won the Grammy on my way to the Grammys. I was in the car, and they you know, I was online looking to see. It wasn't like I got up there and got a chance to collect anything. So this is a little different. It's cool. Get little accolades. So I learned, I would say, is just how to manage the peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, so many times, you know, you may get a placement, and people around me are so excited, like, "Yo, you got on this album." I'm just like so even keeled because I know, you know, it could be my last placement. You know what I mean? You never know. Like you know, I feel like even though I've been in the game for, you know, almost 10 years now, I still feel like I'm trying to get on in some respects. So I'm still working hard and just knowing that, I mean, it's just a blessing to be relevant. There's so many producers that were in '03 and '04 that I think are dope. They're just not relevant. You know, peers are the ones that are going to be the A&Rs, you know, the label heads and things of that nature. I've seen that a lot. Like people that they're on the come up, like in '05, they're now like A&Rs, and the people I can just call like, "Yo, you know, give me on the spot." I've been blessed to be able to send my stuff off sometimes to cats, and they've been able to, like, I'm sending my stuff to 50 and people that know how to make hits and songs, you know what I mean? So when you have a song deal with a label, basically they just pay you up front, and I just get like I give them a discounted rate basically. And then, you know, I have maybe like 3 songs to fulfill my agreement with them, and it's just about getting some advance at, you know, at a discounted price. That's the main thing. But it's to my advantage because I get to know exactly what's going on, who they're working on, and sometimes I get dibs on certain projects and stuff like that. So it's worked out so far. I think the 2 records I did, the Bruno record and the Lupe record so far, they both been pretty, you know, pretty successful. So you know, I'm working on Diggy's album.
Word.
I'm not working on it. I'm just
doing
stuff for it. Yeah, I'm preparing that. B.O.B. There's a new cat, Donis, I've been working closely with. He just dropped a mixtape called Southern Lights, and I did like three joints on there. And he and I have been working pretty closely over last year. You don't have control over it sometimes, especially nowadays in this internet age where I'm not really in the studio as much. You know what I mean? You're sending joints and you're, you know, emailing, and they got their yes men with them, and they're making, you know, whatever they're making, whatever they smoking that night is what, you know what I'm saying, is what comes out. So, you know, we just keep it moving. I was a real synth head back in '05, so you see me some stuff online. I have racks and racks of analog gear. I was real heavy on eBay, getting the vintage this and vintage that. But
did you just say racks and racks?
Wow, no. Yo, I was so upset when I heard that song up here. I mean, no disrespect to whoever that guy is, but I live in Atlanta now, so I hear several racks on racks songs. Wow. But no, I mean, I had a ton of gear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be vintage gear, vintage pedals and stuff like that. But now my studio is really streamlined. It's a combination, still that analog feel, but it's all like in a swung confines. I mean, they've pretty much mastered getting that vintage sound on a computer. I don't necessarily like working on laptops or anything of that nature, but yeah, man, I work with Yamaha. I got a sponsorship with Yamaha, sponsorship with Native Instruments. I really rep their product, Maschine. And so you'll see, if you go on Native Instruments website, you'll see me talking about this product Maschine, which a lot of cats from the MPC days kind of making that switch. You know what I mean? And you have to. I mean, you don't have to, but it just makes things a lot easier. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So technology, it's a gift and a curse, because I find myself not as engaged sometimes. Like when I sit down to make a beat, I feel like a computer programmer sometimes, as opposed to like a producer or musician actually tapping and, you know, doing stuff like that. So I'm kind of trying to find a happy medium.
Wow.